Alright, now we're going to talk about the next sign in the cycle, zodiac yearly cycle, and that is the Pisces sign. Pisces is technically the oldest and wisest, the oldest sign in the zodiacal cycle. Why is that? Traditional astrologers began with Aries as the first sign in the zodiac cycle. This is something I will start a separate video on. I just let you know that in traditional astrology it starts with Aries, ends up Pisces, has to do with spring, has to do with the way we look at constellations going over the sky throughout the day, as well as the various hemispheres and the places that these astrologers were studying the stars and waves and whatnot with this. Anyway, alright. So let's talk about Pisces. Alright. Pisces is about changeability, wateriness, mutability, Neptune, blue-green, ponds and rivers. Pisces is the fishes. That's what the word Pisces means, the fishes. That's what Pisces means. And we'll start off by discussing its placement, its symbolic notation. So that's as a mutable water sign. So that's changeable, flowing, passionate sign. That's a changeable water. So that's a changeable water sign. That's the oldest sign in the world, the zodiacal world. It's the last one. So there's a lot of wisdom association with Pisces, who's ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the planet of dreams, hallucinations, visions, waking visions, all of this otherworldly kind of arena, fantasy, daydreams, you know. So Pisces is known as drifting through life in a dreamy kind of mode, tends to be a little bit in a dream world some of the time. That's kind of their go-to escape, but also their strongest quality, that they can be these deeply watery personalities, deeply passionate and receptive at the same time. Pisces is water, and water is a feminine, receptive sign. So that means there's a receptive quality to this energy, and you can meditate on Neptune if you'd like to meditate on the planetary ruler of Pisces, which is a blue-green planet, and it appears to be very watery and stormy. We don't know about water on Neptune yet, as far as I know. But that's its image. That's what it conjures. It invokes in us these feelings of being in the deep sea, in the far sea, traveling through the sea. Pisces has an inclination to a traveling sort of personality, not to the same extent as Sagittarius, perhaps, being a more feminine, receptive. There might be more of a wandering kind of, that's a better word, wandering personality. So that's Neptune. I think a good keyword for the type of travel that a Pisces is the mode for is a rowboat on a river, gently down the stream. That's very Pisces, a stream of water, more so fresh water than water of the ocean itself. But still, Pisces is the oldest body of water in the room, and in a sense that has to do with the most experienced, more experienced. So that's something to think about with Pisces. Very experienced character, very good with story, likes to tell stories, very sensitive, very comfortable in daisy, dreamy, otherworldly, ethereality. All of these things, when you connect with them, you're connecting with Neptune, or you're going through Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces. So Pisces is the fishes, and the fishes are in the water. Pisces is the fishes, and not the waves. I think of the cardinal signs like Capricorn, Aries as kind of being the crest of a wave, but Pisces is more the length of a wave. Pisces is the fishes there's schools of fishes coming through the waters, and Pisces is more of the lapping of the water on the shore. The sign is better suited for a gentle environment, an invocation, more gentle motion. Being a mutable sign, Pisces has every reason to go with the flow, to make up their mind as they go along, to change and go with it. Spontaneity is very well appreciated by mutable zodiac signs. I would take plants that have rounded features, like droplet shaped flowers. I'm trying to think of the name. The kind of bell shaped flowers that are many to a branch. Bluebells. I think bluebells are a very good symbol for Pisces. Pisces flower, small white flowers, daisies, anything that pops up after the rain. That's very Piscean. So green, blue, these are Neptune colors, maybe some silver. So you connect with Pisces anytime you are doing dream work, recording your dreams, telling someone else about some dreams or funny intuition, synchronicities you might have experienced, anything mystical, spiritual to you, gardening. I'd associate them with certain hours of the day, like such as late afternoon, where it's mellow. There's a very mellow energy to this sign, but that's not to be mistaken for being a walk over, a pushover, or a doormat. That's not to be mistaken. It's got its sharp teeth, its edges, So just remember that the sensitivity and the sweetness still comes with a bite. All of these soft edged things are still pertinent. There's still something dangerous. I mean, you see that whenever you start having like fearful, imaginative, things happening in your life, your mind's playing tricks on you. You think you saw a ghost, or something's freaking out about a weird dream you had, or a bad dream, a nightmare. All of these things are still in the domain of Neptune and Pisces. All of these things are still in the domain of Pisces. And when you are in the negative aspecting, when you are in a hole that is present in the Neptunian arena, like there isn't any of these areas. There's always something that is a weakness. You will be finding that you're letting your dreams get out of control. You're letting your dreams get to you. You're getting startled about something you saw out of the corner of your eye, or hallucinations. You have to have the power ultimately over any of these dream states. It's your dream, and you control it. And if you're letting loose, there's a lot of pretty scary things floating in the river Styx, and you're in the rowboat, like I said, gently, gently down the stream. So that's something to be aware of within Neptune's realm. Furthermore, I'd like to say, whenever you're getting lost into your dreams, maybe stopping getting into action, being too passive, being addicted to alcohol or drugs, as all hallucinogens are within the realm of Neptune, and drugs and alcohol. Alcohol also, which is not very talked about, alcohol is a hallucinogen by current standards and long-standing standards. It's a pretty potent tool to induce a state that would make you receptive to hallucination. So that's a lot to know about Neptune, which is where Pisces lives. Pisces is March all the way up to March 21st, which is spring equinox every year. So Pisces is living through the season, and they're marching all the way up to the point where we've halfway reached the point between winter and summer. So that's the point when days are at the halfway point of how long they're going to be for the year. Because on the next major next quarter of the year, you're reaching the point where the days will start to get shorter. So spring equinox marks the middle point of when our days are getting longer and hotter. That's the middle point. So that's Pisces overview for the whole